Okay, so we do have some security issues here. Now, when we actually add the edit and the delete in the back end, even if someone who wasn't an admin could see the screen, they wouldn't be able to actually update the database because they need to be an admin and they need an admin token. Now, for this, if I were to log out and while I'm on this screen, it keeps us here and we can see all the users, which I don't want. If I reload, we're going to get this token error. So it's not like if a guest just comes here, they'll see the users, but still, even if we log out, I just want to reset the user list. And then another thing, if we sign in as someone who's not an admin, like let's say John at example, and log in with him. Now we don't see the menu obviously, but if we manually go to /admin user list, we don't see the users. We do see a message here, but I don't even want to be able to come to this URL. It should redirect us back to the home screen. So let's handle both of those. So I'm going to go into the user list screen and I'm going to bring in the user login state so that we can get the current user login info. So let's change this to user login. And then what I want to get is the user info object. And then what we'll do is in the if use effect here, let's say if user info and user info dot is admin, then we want to dispatch list users. Okay, else, so if they're not an admin or not logged in, then let's say history dot push. We'll have to bring that in. So history dot push, and we'll just redirect to home. Actually, we'll redirect to login. So let's bring in history from our props, and we have to add that down here as a dependency. Okay, so I'll save that. And now if I go to, it already redirected us, but if I try to go there again, /admin user list, I just get redirected. Now we're still going to have that issue where if we are logged in as an admin and we're on that page and we log out, it's going to keep us there. So let's handle that. So I'm going to log in as admin again and go to our users. And then what I'll do to fix that issue is create a reset. So I'll go to user constants and let's copy this down. And this is going to be user list reset. User list reset. And let's bring this into our user reducer. So right here, I'm going to bring in user list reset. And go down to our user list reducer, and let's add that here as a case. So case user list reset. And what I want to do is return the state object with users just as an empty array. Now where I want to call that is in the login. So let's close this up. Let's go into user actions. And did I say login? I meant log out. So in user actions, we're going to bring in user list reset and go down to log out. And we want to dispatch user list reset. All right, so now let's go back here. So I'm logged in as admin, and now I'm going to stay on this page and log out, and now the users get cleared. It didn't redirect us. I mean, we could set it up for that. If I reload, it will redirect us to the sign-in page. But at least we can't see the users anymore if we're not, if we log out, even if we're on that page. So we'll have to implement that in a few different areas just for security. Even though they couldn't do anything on the back end side, like even if they could see the users and see the delete button, if they actually click delete, it's going to say, you know, your token isn't an admin or whatever. But it's still just, it's a better UI if they can't even access it. All right, so in the next video, I want to add the functionality to delete a user.